Hello and welcome to the last starter set in the single pack format that I'm going to be talking about, Pricia the Beast Lady. Let's get this one cracked open and see what this green deck is all about. Well, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know the deal by now. It comes with a quick play set, the reference booklet and the playmat. Anyway, on to the cards. Okay, so this green deck, of course, is a wind-based deck. And it's all about beasts, hence why we're playing with Pricia the Beast Lady. She has a judgment cost of 2, and while she's in play as a ruler, you can pay for 4 sacred beasts with any type of will, and you can pump beasts and 4 sacred beasts with 2 wind. And you can do that multiple times and it lasts till the end of the turn. So let's have a look at the J ruler side, so let's flip this over. So the J ruler, it's quite a lot of text here, it's 800-800. And it gains target attack as long as you control a light resonator, swiftness as long as you control a fire resonator, and flying as long as you control a water resonator. And it's plus 200 as long as you control a wind resonator. So definitely multicolour friendly, this particular ruler. And its once per game effect is a cost of 3 wind and X. Search your main deck for up to X 4 Sacred Beast resonators with different names, reveal them and put them into your hand. And you can then put up to X 4 Sacred Beast resonators with different names from your hand into your field and then shuffle your deck. So that's pretty sweet. So yeah, you might want to go grab a whole load of guys and drop them on the table. That's pretty good. I heard this was a pretty good ruler, which is why I've left it to last, and so far so good. Let's look at the cards in the deck then. Okay, so we've got the first of our 4 sacred beasts here, a light-based one, total cost of 3, and it's got target attack. And when this card enters your field, you gain 200 life for each 4 sacred beast you control. And you get 2 of this particular card. Okay, the next 4 sacred beast, you get 4 of this one, total cost of 2. Swiftness, and when this card enters your field, it does 200 damage to target resonator for each 4 sacred beasts you control. So that's pretty good, and it's a 400 defense and attack. You get 4 of this particular 4 sacred beasts as well. Total cost of 3, obviously a water-based one. And when this card enters your field, return a target resonator to its owner's hand if its cost is less than or equal to the number of 4 sacred beasts you control. And whenever this card blocks, prevent the next damage it would be dealt with. So a really good little tank, and it also gives you the advantage of bouncing cards back to people's hands. So yeah, nice, and to have 4 of them is pretty good. So we got a wind 4 sacred beast here, total cost of 3. And when this card enters your field, you can basically draw a card as long as you control another 4 sacred beast. And you can pump as well, so for other 4 secret beasts can be pumped by 200 plus 200 once per turn. That's annoying because with that one cost you could potentially do multiple pumps, but apparently not. So not quite as powerful as I thought it was, but still pretty decent, particularly when you realise this is an 800 in and of itself. So we've got the 4 sacred beasts out of the way, so let's look at the regular beasts. Cost of 1 wind, and basically just a simple 400 card. So nice simple little card, and of course cute bunny rabbit picture. Okay, so here we have giant growth, rapid growth, only costs 1 wind, and basically you may play this card from your graveyard. If you do, remove it from the game, and gives you a plus 400 boost. It is an instant as well, so really nice card, very strong, and the ability to play it and then play it again from your graveyard is really, really good. I like this card a lot. Okay, so we've got an addition here. Sadly, we only get 2 of this card. Total cost of 2. Beasts and 4 sacred beasts you control gain plus 200. And whenever a resonator is put into your graveyard from your field, you can pay 3 and draw a card. So not a bad little card. The cost to draw a card's a little bit higher than I'd like, but hey, it's not bad. And having 2 of these, you can make all your beasts plus 400, and of course, draw some cards. So yeah, not a bad little card. So we've got a chant here. Sadly, not an instant. cost of 3 Jade Resonators, you control 600, 600. So that's nice, and sadly you only get 2 of this card, but yeah, it's pretty decent. If it was an instant, it would be really good. As a just regular chant, it's decent rather than just ridiculously good. We're back to 4 of these. Regalia, free to play. You can rest it to produce 1, which you can spend on 4 Sacred Beasts, or rest it and your J-Ruler gets plus 200, unless of course it's Pricia, in which case she gets imperishable, which is always nice to have. And of course you can banish this card and target player shuffles all magic stones from his or her graveyard into his or her magic stone deck, then shuffles all other cards from his or her graveyard into his or her main deck. So nice recycling ability there. Of course, you could target the enemy player if you really wanted to, but probably best targeting yourself, I would imagine. Another card we don't have a huge amount of, only 2 of these, cost of 1. It's an addition, and when this card enters your field, you can choose to either put target 4 Sacred Beast Resonator from your graveyard into your hand, or draw a card. And you may also pay 1 to play evolution abilities of Resonators you control. So yeah, that's a pretty decent card, and yeah, be nice to have maybe a few more of them to splash into your deck, although maybe 2 is enough. And we're back to 4 of a kind cards again. Total cost of 2 for this particular one. It's a chant. Target Jade Resonator you control gains plus 400, and then that card and target Jade Resonator your opponent controls deal damage equal to each other. Okay, so that's pretty good. You can actually say, okay, I'm going to boost my J-Ruler or boost a Resonator. I'm going to force that card to attack this card, and my card survives, your card dies. So yeah, I like this card, especially for a cost of 2. Again, if it was an instant, oh my god, it would be totally broken. But yeah, that's a pretty good card, and to get 4 of them is excellent. Okay, finally we get this nice little beastie here, cost of 1. It's got an evolution ability, so triggers off that other card nicely. It's a 300, but with evolution you can pay 2 and basically put evolution counters on it. And as long as there's 1 or more evolution counter on this card, it gains plus 300. So yeah, I like this Guardian, and they look like little evil fox people. So yeah, that's great. I really like this card. Lovely. Nice to get 4 of them. And this Wind Magic Stone, I really like the artwork on this. I have to say, I'm really liking this deck. It seems to be packed full of uncommons and rares. You get a decent amount of most of them. Now, I did forget to show you the back of the box, so I will show that next. So the back of the box, Pricia the Beast Lady. As it says, it's all about the 4 Sacred Beasts. The more you play, the stronger they are. And there you go. As you can see, 4 of most of the cards, with a couple of 2s scattered in there. And a really excellent deck. I'm glad I saved this to last. I think Machina with a tweak, Valentina and Pricia, that are going to be my favourite decks of this series of 5 I've shown you. Really looking forward to talking about these decks a bit more once I've played them, and also comparing them to Magic. Problem is, I've run out of decks to talk about. Or have I? Yes, I have some more decks. Yes, here you go. I've got the pack of 2 cards, Fire and Light, and some pretty sweet sword action going on there. I'm liking the look of these decks. Going to be talking about them more. Will they combine with the single starter decks to form a really nice deck? So watch out for a video on this coming up. Not sure when that's going to be, with the rapid fire of deck releases this week. It's going to be into next week, most likely. Anyway, good news. I think Pricia is going to get some action tomorrow. Going to the local game store and looking forward to playing, I think, Machina, Valentina and this deck. Right, so I've got 5 of these decks to try out. I've got the 4 Vingolf decks and then these 2 bad boys as well. And of course, we've got the Lapis cluster coming up. So anyway, that will do for now. Speak to you again.